Hey, it's right here, and I'm going to be doing something a little bit different this video. So this is a game that somebody on the forums posted, and they posted it's like a save from 1740, so it's a late game save, but they're asking for feedback on the early game and things, and also how they would go for, I think they wanted to go for a space victory from here. So I haven't looked at the save yet, but I'll take a look, and yeah, so I'll see. I think it was a lower difficulty level, so let's take a look. Yeah, so Prince, Fractal, pretty standard map. Yeah, so let's take a look at what happened. Yeah, he's reasonably, we'll have to see. It's pretty late, late game. So I'll just go through the logs and maybe give some initial feedback from my perspective. It's okay, let's find where his capital was. Did he move it, or did he? I'm not sure. He might have moved it. Probably was, unless he changed the name in the beginning. I would guess that he moved it. But let's see. Sorry, clicked out of the window. Cool, so this was a starting location. And he's playing as the Dutch, so they start with, I forget what he starts with. There's Willem. Yeah, creative, financial, strong leader, so fishing, agriculture. Okay. Yeah, so he went animal husbandry, which I think is a reasonable option with this land, but you could actually consider just going, might be tempted to go like, it's kind of hard now to say what I might have done because I wouldn't see the whole map, but yeah, I think with double cow, right? So I think it's a very reasonable thing. And then he went mining, which I think just quickly looking looks reasonable. Must have been going for the pyramids. He went mysticism. So the first thing I noticed, which I think is it's kind of a common thing in newer players, is that he went for Stonehenge. Typically, if you have stone, Stonehenge is not a very good wonder, especially when you're the Dutch or Willem specifically, because he's creative. So he gets plus additional culture, so he gets like border pops anyway. So there's really no need to go for Stonehenge. So I think that's a clear something that wasn't necessary. Yeah, with stone like this, you pretty much always, I would go for the pyramids. It's the best wonder in the game, in my opinion. And yeah, it's like the best wonder in the game. It's in his capital, so I would. He must have had a couple of forests when the game started, so I would have went, yeah, mining, bronze working, masonry. Go for the pyramids and try to get to like 4 cities around the same time. And then, yeah, so I won't go too much more into what, but I would say that's kind of an obvious thing, is it means you need to tech sort of a not a very useful tech early right now, which is mysticism. And also for this leader, Stonehenge doesn't make a whole lot of sense, I think. So okay, so second city 1440. That's quite late. So that is third city. Yeah, sorry. Yes, second city 2320, third city. Okay, 1440. It's still a little low. I think he should be looking to expand faster. So writing and then meditation. Yeah, so here's another case where you almost never want to. I think he's going for the oracle, I would guess. Going for priesthood. Meditation, priesthood. you generally Oracle, it can be a good wonder if, especially if it's more like maybe if you're in isolation and you have marble, you could go for it because you can like bulb monarchy or metal casting because you want to go optics when you're in isolation, or you suspect you're in isolation, you'd want to go optics. So like bulbing an expensive tech like metal casting or monarchy, because you usually will struggle with happiness in isolation. So and given his snart, he would have been better off. Yeah, like even going for Great Wall, I think would be better than Stonehenge. So he did finish the Oracle, or no? Great Prophet was born. Actually curious. Okay, Hanging Gardens. Somebody else got the Oracle, but it's I think he must have been going for it. Not sure how he got. Oh, from Stonehenge. I think you get the. That's another reason it's not that strong, is because the great people points you get are priests, which are kind of the worst type of great person. Whereas something like pyramids, you get engineer points, which are, you typically don't get them till you get a forge, which comes at metal casting. It's very late, or not late, but it's like not right in the early game. And also like the other ones like Great Lighthouse, you get merchant, which are much more valuable typically. So but yeah, it went for the Oracle, but I don't see it going for the pyramids. I think that's definitely would make a lot more sense just to go for the pyramids with stone. Okay, and then looks like he went monarchy. Yeah, I guess that was the plan. Maybe he wasn't going for maybe just going monarchy, which hard to tell without looking at the world builder if it was like isolated. But also there's probably one more person they haven't met, right? Not sure about that. Okay, and then sailing calendar. Yeah, this is a pretty late pyramids date. So definitely I think that would have been very feasible to start. Yeah, I don't think you can tell a whole lot more. Sure, I can look through the rest of the stuff, but I think it's more instructive to look at where the empire is right now, and kind of where it is right now, and how to sort of move forward, or how would I move forward. I'm not saying it's the best or the correct one, but so I think take a look. I wasn't sure why you would change the capital there. Amsterdam is pretty good. It's got floodplains. It's got some floodplains. This isn't really a whole lot better. So, and it has a lot of mines. And here's like a thing I just kind of notice. Very late game, you should not be. One thing, even in an earlier game, you shouldn't be working mines that much, because you don't grow as much. You don't grow, right? Because you're actually losing one food for this tile. So you're much better off working something with food like this, or turning this into a windmill. Especially this late, the land should be developed. It has replaceable parts, and so that's kind of just the thing I see right away is these should be windmills. So I would just make a note like fix those. And I think his plan is go for space. Yes, I think it's going physics. Yeah, I mean, this is the tech path you typically would take for space. Is get to electricity. I would get to electricity, be building factories. Right now, you should be building factories, and then from electricity, most likely go to combustion. Delay combustion if you can, because you get like unhealth and stuff from oil. So yeah, and then go combustion, maybe industrialism. And the goal after industrialism is to get to plastics typically, and then you can go for the Three Gorges Dam, which that way you don't need to build cold plants everywhere. I would just build cold plants in like a couple of the big production cities just to get that, so I can start like building. Actually, I would go rocketry before plastics. I would go industrialism, go rocketry, because you need to start this Apollo thing well ahead of time. And once you have aluminum, you can start. So I would do industrialism, rocketry, and then probably combustion, because you don't really need oil till so that would be, and then go combustion, plastics, maybe build Three Gorges, and from plastic, the other thing you can do is, depending if you're behind in tech, which shouldn't happen at Prince or this level, but if you're behind in tech, you can go for the internet to catch up. Then get laboratory, get these for spaceship production, and from there you go satellites, composites, build the rest of the parts, etc. So, but I say like the land still needs to be developed a bit more. Probably 9 workers is Russia's only 6 cities. Even at this point, you could consider attacking, but assuming that AI is not going to be that aggressive. This is a tough. Yeah, this land. Yeah, there's a huge desert, so I'm not sure the exact map script. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of land to go for space, but given this point in the game, I'm not sure how else you would win. Yeah, probably you could still go for like a domination type thing, but let's say you're going for space. I think I'd want to attack Stalin, but quite behind in tech, like. But that would be a nice place to pick up. Because even with space, you need like a lot of cities to build the. You need a lot of cities to build all the parts. I guess they've got this too. Or no, that's Hannibal. Yeah, another thing is there's optics, but very little exploration was done. So at this point, really, you should have like full map information of all the other civs. So that's another thing I notice. Yeah, again, this land needs. It's being developed now, but needs to be developed. Especially once you reach steam power, then you get the extra production with the workers. You should be going like communism workshops for space, and so I think I would go. Yeah, he hasn't gone communism yet. I would go communism before electricity, but I think that's what I would do. Yeah, because you want to get into. It's tough because it's like. Guess it's Prince difficulty, so the AI is not that doing this so well in tech. They tend to tech really slow. Although this guy's kind of he's running away a little bit with the tech. Yeah, so typically with space, you want minimum like 15 cities. Realistically, on higher levels, I find you need like 20 plus 25 cities to do it. Just because you need a lot of research and a lot of production. But I think I'd still consider an attack on Stalin if some scouting gets done. Take some land off him. So yeah, I think not quite enough cities at this point in the game. You really need to go to war if there's not enough land, and also not enough exploration. Those are things that sort of stand out to me. Let's take a look at civics. I think this is reasonable for where you are. Yeah, so I think I'll just, for the rest of the video, won't make this too long. I think I'll just play, and then I'll notice things as I play. I think my general plan is, get scientific method. You can't depend on the AI for trades at this level, so get scientific method. I think I would want to go communism, though. Yeah, because these cities need to grow a little bit more, and you really need communism if you're going to go for space, because otherwise it's hard to get enough production to finish all the spaceship parts. But you could potentially go electricity first and then communism, or more likely you would go electricity trade for communism, but nobody else. Only 2 people have scientific methods, so you're not going to get much help from the AI. So, okay, so I'll just go city by city now. Bit of unhealth, which is okay. You don't want to be working a tile like this. And if you're going space, you really need to see over religion. Isn't Buddhism, but it's not fully spread. But organized religion can start to make sense when you're building infrastructure. So I think this needs forges and stuff. So I'm gonna go production, try to at least develop the city. So this city is gonna need forge, factory, observatory for building the lab later for spaceship. You also need more workers, I think. Might just go for... I feel like I would just maybe get a few workers up front. Whip a worker. And then I think go for forge. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. This one... Yeah, this one is... Obviously, I think that's a Dutch city, not a Russian one. Yeah, I mean, it's going for moist statues. Might make... Yeah, it's a nice thing to get, but might make a little bit more sense here. Because, or even here, this has got at least food. So you could potentially whip it. But here, you wouldn't get huge benefit from it. And there's a lot of workshops to get production, so I don't think I might just do fail goal. This doesn't have a granary though, which is... and happiness is only 7, so let's start with the granary. Probably granary forge. To start building the infrastructure, the basic infrastructure. Also, why is the happiness so low? Yeah, 6, 7 happiness at the stage is... You should be trading more with the AI. So like here's a clear trade you can make. Everybody kind of hates them anyways, but... So I would want to make some trades like that. I mean, health is going to be useful. Let's start with the happiness stuff. Almost give the stone. Don't think Oxford has been built right. Yeah, you would. So I think no universities have been. Yeah, I don't know if Oxford's an option. I'm not sure if I'd want to trade the stone, but I think I'm going to trade a health for now, and then later get some health. But I think right now the happiness is more important. Sorry, I'll trade the wheat. Okay. This one. I want to take some food for now, just to grow a little bit faster. So I would rather do that, and then this one needs a granary. I'll grow more once there's a granary, so I'll take the food here. Yeah, if you're going communism, just start going for the workshops. This would have been a good capital. I think it's time for things like forges. But not having enough trades with others and not having very good diplo relations with them either is a problem, because you don't have. And maybe let's try to find the other guy too, because yeah. But like, this should be a windmill. Okay, he's got a merchant, and let's bring that caravel back. I think this merchant's gonna be definitely need that. Get an engineer. Like at this point, maybe to finish this Three Gorges Dam, or maybe ironworks. Potentially just a golden age, but not yet. So not sure if he's had a golden age yet. Let's take a peek. What's up with the doesn't have open borders. That's not good. Yeah, so you want open borders so you get more trade routes, you build more diplo relations, which is a reason he's not trading with us much. But let's start with the open borders and take a look. Oh, he's got grenadiers. I think here just start workshopping everything because I'm going communism. Okay, so he has like a bunch of great people, but they're not being used. For example, it could have been used to get bulb scientific method. Now you won't get the full beakers for it. I think I'll save it for physics or electricity. Also, I think now the academy is a little bit redundant. It's going to be too late. It's better just to bulb with the scientists. There's an academy here, so I think that scientist will be for, and maybe this guy for the spy. So it looks like there hasn't been a golden age, which is another thing. Generally, you would want your first golden age much earlier and try to kind of get an advantage there that you can snowball. So, but I think that one can be used for the golden age. Definitely need food here, so build lots of. Is that a spy? Okay, let's just go poke around a little bit. Also, biology would help. I'm thinking biology could definitely help. Maybe communism biology. Just try to grow the cities a bit more. Although you also need the... Oops, sorry. Meant to build a workshop. Yes, I think forge here. This capital city. This you should always try to be growing your capital city as much as you can. And with 15, definitely want to be growing. Another reason it's not a great capital is you end up working tiles with one food and you can't build lighthouse, so that's going to slow down growth too. So health is pretty bad. Yeah, you're gonna need still, like, if you're going space. I'm just gonna start building infrastructure. Consider switching into organized religion. There's not a whole lot of point. So yeah, so it's already, the next great person needs 800, so I think at this point organized religion would be more useful just to get some of the factories and things up more quickly. This one's a factory. Yeah, again, like, just emphasize food. Emphasize food and try to grow the cities a bit more. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, with pacifism, you're getting more great people point, but unless you're getting a great person sooner, I wouldn't be... And you shouldn't be avoiding growth here. I'm not sure why you would do that. And this needs a workboat. Yeah, this is like a example of your priority, right? This badly needs a workboat. Maybe it was pillaged and he didn't notice, or they didn't notice, but that one needs a workboat. I think you're gonna want forges for the longer game. They should have already been in place, but this one will grow very slowly, so not sure really what to do with that. Yeah, it's, if you want to play peaceful, it might just be better to go for Stalin. He's still got some time, but he'll get to rifling at some point. We're almost at rifling, so you could just go rifling steel, or just steel, and go and take this stuff. I think probably that's going to be the plan. So develop the land, grow all the cities, get an army, and then at least try to get a bit more land, so you don't, like, he doesn't, because what'll happen is you're going for space, and even on this level, if AI sees you're going to win, like, you're going to get attacked a bit later, and then it's just not going to be possible to win that way. So okay, let's play a few turns and see how it goes. Yeah, definitely get these. Yeah, you would want to whip typically, because you're whipping off. It's okay to whip off tiles that aren't very strong. Like a mine is not a good tile. Might be a decent tile in the early game when you have nothing else, but once you have granaries and things, you want to be growing your cities. Yeah, you could easily take him out. He's got some land. You just need cannons and some other couple of rifles, maybe some macemen. With grenadiers, it's a little bit, I probably just want rifles to do it, but so there should windmills. Right, let's do the trade mission. think I'll chop this. Wanted to whip the... no, I think we'll just slow grow it. I think you would... These are not great tiles. Yeah, I think almost... Got some health problems too. I think maybe wait to get this to population 3 and then whip. Yeah, I think putting your points on him. I think just one would do the same thing. It's a weighted thing, but yeah, just for your information. This just means 100% goes on to him, so...
I do not feel obliged to believe that the same God who has endowed us with sense...
Can't decide rifling or...
...intended us to forego their use.
Should go communism first or go for Stalin? I say probably the expenses are not that much, so you don't save a lot with communism, like the maintenance cost. Also, the land's not developed enough yet, so there isn't a huge benefit. And I think you have to go and kill Stalin, so let's go steel, rifling, build a bunch of cannons. Might have to draft. I'll have to see how, well, pretty low happiness, right? So probably can't draft, but yeah, this is unfortunate because you missed the fish. So this would have been nice to get the fish. But I can see like some tile sharing why you'd settle here, but yeah, but steel, start building some units. I think that's what you need. I think even if you're going for space, if you want to do like a later space state, you need more land. So let's go for the land. Yeah, this needs to be part of the Dutch Empire. Should probably be later on. This can be a watermill, but I think I'll keep it for now because I need to grow. Still feel you need more workers. Yeah, the fact that this is still undiscovered tiles, I think that's a big, definitely, I would say if I was giving pointers in my opinion, you should know who your neighbor is, like, very, very early in the game. And I think I need probably more workers down here. Got a few, but... Actually just gonna whip this, it's worth it. And I'm not sure why you would build a bank here, because the base commerce is not that... I guess you got the trade routes, but yeah, I think expenses and is not the thing that's lacking right now. It's small cities, so you need growth, so I would emphasize growth. And just growing the cities is going to be... Don't even know if I'll like to have a forge from whipping a lot of units, but yeah, so I think it would be more I think instructive maybe if I had the initial game save from like 4000 BC or like early game, because I think I found when I was struggling to beat the game, started like a year ago, started playing Civ, my early game was really where people would point out that I could play stronger there, and then it's like this, not in such a tough spot in the late game. Yeah, it's the time of the game where they all switch into this. But pretty friendly, so that's going to be most likely the best place to get trade mission, but don't even know where he is on the map, so I think I might even consider buying somebody's map. That might be worth the money. Yeah. Let's see whose map. Maybe Hannibal's, or is that Hatch? Yeah. Maybe just take Hammurabi's map. Jeez, no. Yeah, this is another thing. If you've done more exploration, then you're able to... Yeah, so can't really... It's going to be too expensive to buy maps, but with more exploration, you can sell your map, which is like more money. I'll go see Hannibal's the closest, if I can do a trade mission there. Or just keep him there and see, so... Yes, I think steel, rifling, take out Stalin, and then try to develop the whole island. Then I would shoot for like... I probably wouldn't go for a space on Noble. I think the fastest way to win would be build a bunch of ships and then go and kill everybody else with rifles and cannons, and if he has horses, so cavalry. That would probably be the fastest way to win, but if you want to go for space, then you would still need more land, so... I should consider doing some trades too with him. He's very friendly with everyone too, so he's going to be a danger. They're probably trading with each other. I think you could trade economics though. Let's try that. This one shouldn't be... Yeah, I think it's another case, like just working... Willem is financial, so these tiles are better than usual. 3 commerce. It's certainly better than working a mine. You're better off working these and then whipping than working a mine for the hammers. It's a more efficient way to get the... hammers. I actually don't even know. I think I'll do forges, but I might not build that many barracks. That's another... don't really have the luxury of barracks in this kind of scenario. I guess I'll finish like maybe 1 or 2, but just really need the units. You need like a few units quickly, and then go and smash the neighbor. We chop that. Yeah, this one's a little lacking in food. Yeah, I'm sort of doubling up the workers to... Should I think windmill first? Because I think food should be the first priority, is get enough food, especially with this like poor health. This tile's not reachable, so... Also, we should check if there might be some... I don't think I can settle there because it's on his border, but... I think more exploration would have helped here. There. Yeah, that tile can't be worked, so there's no point. This one is guess that it's the dike. Dike is a good building. Yeah, let's maybe come down here. Probably need more workers as well. Okay, so I can get gold. And I would just whip this because we're going to war. Build musket, and we can maybe try to get a few of them to upgrade to rifles. And you don't need just rifles. He has grenadiers though, so we'd want to upgrade, but the health is really bad. You want to be growing here. Can I take that? It's pathetic, but take that, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of pathetic working that tile, but I think when you're desperate.
Wat heeft u nodig? Ik wacht op uw orders.
I could maybe get communism from our friend Hammurabi. Yeah, this is doing some pretty good work with the cottages. I don't want to be whipping these, or their towns now. Getting steel next turn, so I think the places with the barracks, I'll build cannons, because the promotion is more useful on the cannon than the rifle. Because the rifle, and I don't need roads here because that city's not going to contribute. It's not going to contribute any units to the war. And really, right now, everything should be going into the war because that's how I would. I think that's like the real only hope to win the game is. Or to win the game in a reasonable time would be to get more land first. So. He has communism. I could maybe trade him for steel. Steel is it's a good trade bait. You don't really mind if your opponents have it. Don't want to really whip too much, but I need an army, and it's going to be cheaper to whip an army if you have a forge. I might have to think about drafting, because 10 cities, I don't know how big of an army can be built. And everybody go here, I guess.
Before that steam drill shall beat me down, I'll die with my hammer in my hand.
Yeah, just go rifling. Don't even need cavalry for now. I think cavalry is if you're going overseas war. I think just get some cannons and go and smash him. So let's go for rifling. Yeah, like your neighbor that's this close should be should have met, like, seen what kind of land he has and stuff.
Ja.
I think I want to whip this. Yeah, let's go forge cannons. This one, I'll do that for now. I'm just going to turn off the slider after rifling. Thinking biology, but that doesn't make... You don't have enough land for it to matter. So I think turn off the slider after rifling. Win the war quickly as possible. And then go back into teching. I think this... Yeah, I won't whip there because it's like my only very strong commerce spot. Not sure we need a factory, but it's there, so let's get some units. Maybe this one should just get units. Get a forge later.
Wat moet er gebeuren? Iedereen aanwezig. Wat heeft u nodig? Uw commando.
Probably building too many forges, but it's so late in the game that they'll come in handy. I think I'm gonna trade steam power for communism. Yeah, I think that's a good trade. I could really use the extra food right now from the workshops, and I don't need this cheap crap. I'll take 200. Let's do that. Let's get maybe 150. Okay, I can get a little bit more. Okay, almost. Okay, that's a good trade, I think.
When I give food to the poor, they call me a saint.
So what I will do
When
is,
why the poor have no food, they call me a communist.
I guess I'll do it before. Why? There's no point waiting, because I'm not ready yet to go with rifles. So I think I'll take the anarchy switch, and at the same time, I think I would still just switch into organized. I don't have monothes. Switching to this because I'm building a lot of like forges and stuff. Switch into state property. So if you go nationhood, state property is 1 turn. It's 2 turns if I do 3 switches. So, but this is terrible civic to be in if you have a huge big army because of the expenses. But for now, I don't have. Still paying a lot of your unit costs. But I think for now, switch into. The capital was this one, right? Maastricht. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to switch out of bureaucracy, but how else do you get the units? He's got a stack here waiting for us. We better switch, right? Yeah. Get some additional happiness from the barracks. Let's do that. Really need state. Actually, maybe I'll do this first. State property, organized religion, and wait till I get rifling and then maybe switch into nationhood at that point. That makes sense. Normally I don't go organized religion, but basically building. This is going to start costing money. Theocracy, I'm less concerned about the promotions. It's fine. I'll stay in this for now. Could just self-tech this, right? Don't want to beg from him. Not yet. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it, actually. I'll switch into that later, so I'll just switch into state property and nationhood now. Yeah, And I think I'll be able to still get to rifling. Cool, so... Any watermills I can build? Well, these are town, I don't want to think here. Watermill here, for sure. Yeah, let's go find the rest of the... Okay, so now I have some map knowledge. I think that was Hammurabi's map. Charlemagne's pretty big. It's a pretty cool map. This is Hammurabi, and yeah, you could go for him. He's very close by. Okay, let's find. Oh my gosh! So doesn't like us. I think he's worst enemies with somebody. Oh, that's not good. He's not going to like us then, but this is the only guy who's even able to trade with us because he's teching pretty well, so I want to keep him kind of happy. Let's wait here and see how much I can get for that. Once the capital grows, you get a little bit more. So I don't want to whip here too much. I really need food here. Why am I doing this, actually? Let's get rifling and then worry about anything else. Just chill. Watermills. Don't need too many. I think I'm okay with workers. I just... be nice to have, but I want to keep growing. But it just makes such a big difference if you're working 2 food versus 1 food, like tiles, right? Like the workshops with the state property. And also my research, the expenses went down quite a bit. Yeah, I need to just whip here. Can't do it yet. It's kind of like that advanced start. It's kind of a different way to play. I kind of like it. Amsterdam. Don't want to be working this. This guy needs food too, right? Yeah, it's not going to be like immediately I hit rifling and I can draft a bunch of units, but just lacking happiness to draft a lot, but at least from the barracks I'll get some happiness. So that's a reason to build a barracks in here too, because I want to whip a lot and potentially draft. AP. I want to workshop this. I think it's worth it. Chop the jungle. I'm missing some trades actually. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, so I can definitely get trades now. See, part of like doing more exploration too is I think he's trading with me now. Let's take that. Definitely if I can get the gold at least for a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna trade the stone for something. Maybe the stone for the gold for a bit. With forges, it's double happiness. Or from him, I can get 2 resources, maybe. Don't really need the health. Fine. I don't know if that's better than the gold. So cannon. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's even worth growing this a whole lot. I think maybe grow to... Well, I can then work a bunch of workshops. But right now, I need the food here. It's not much better, right? I'll take this at least. I'm gonna abandon the forge and just go for some units. Can whip this. It's not great. I whipped off of 2 towns, but almost at rifling, so I think I'd rather still do this. Stalin's going in Constitution. Maybe he'll build a Statue of Liberty for us. Probably can't reach that tile, right? Definitely workshop. Yeah, it's time to make up for lost time. Yeah, it's fine.
Ik wacht op uw orders. Wat is het plan?
I feel like I need... I guess I got some other dudes as well, right? But upgrading like this is so expensive. But let's move them. They shouldn't... I think now we're in rep, right? So you don't need to keep these guys. Maybe the axemen can come clean up after the cannons. Same with here. I could move them. Okay. Yeah, I still got the scientists and stuff too. I can not forget about that. I think spy for the golden age. Engineer, I'm not sure what... Can't really get... What would be worth it at this time? Yeah, I'm not really... Maybe the Statue of Liberty. Do we have copper? Yes, we do. This could be okay. I could maybe trade for democracy. They seem to go democracy early. Hachi has it too. Maybe Statue of Liberty, but we'll see.
Ja. Deze militair meldt zich. Klaar voor actie?
Move these guys here.
Klaar voor actie? Uw commando. Tot uw dienst.
And I got a few knights, that's something.
Wat heeft u nodig? Uw commando.
22 warriors here. Okay, rifling into. Let's go for barracks, and going to whip here quite a bit. Need more cannons. Okay, just workshop the world. Let's go here. Alright, rifling next turn.
Political power grows out of the barrel of a gun.
Yeah, do I want to do the organized religion thing? I think not really. If you have cannons and he has grenadiers, but he's a long way from rifling, and you can manage with cannons even against grenadiers. Because you just promote the rifle to pinch. It's not that bad. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. Though I don't want to be in pacifism for too long. So I might go organized religion like maybe after the war, but right now I think I would like me cavalry. Maybe go for cavalry, just get it. I don't know if the war will go long enough. It's only 6 cities, so oh, I have infantry now. What? Oh, I forgot. I already have assembly lines, so then you don't need even that many cannons with infantry. I'll try to draft infantry, for example, here. Time to start drafting. It's a good spot to do it because I don't want to whip it. It's a pretty good city. Okay. Yeah, with infantry, I forgot that I was building factories. What else? I think I'm gonna do something, workshop this. It's another good spot to draft. Can draft this tile.
Ik wacht op orders.
Yeah, drafted infantry. This should be much easier.
Wat is het plan?
Can't draft yet. Yeah, so I think build cannons everywhere and then draft in a few select spots. But here, probably want to draft, but happiness is wait for the barracks and then decide what to do. So that's like a couple of, that's a stack. It's not a particularly big one. He has cuirassiers now, but with infantry it doesn't matter. Yeah, with this many, I guess I'd be able to get the cavalry at the end, towards the second half of the war. Might make things go a little bit faster, but do I want to divert the tech? I think infantry and cannons should be more than enough. Yeah, but I also can't get a whole lot else in trade, so maybe I should just get what I can for economics. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. I think I would go for Hammurabi next, and then getting some cavalry would definitely make things smooth, even though he's getting pretty advanced. He has rifles, so I don't know if I could go for Hannibal. He's doing pretty poorly. Yeah, probably going for Hannibal would be if I'm going like domination or conquest. Go for Hannibal, Napoleon after that. And just maybe work across this continent. That's not a spaceship victory, but I don't think I would have the patience to go space up. Given this position, I think just go and smash them.
Iedereen aanwezig.
I think I can whip here. I drafted too, but maybe I should draft again. Yeah, I have a good food tile. I'll whip here.
Uw commando.
Yeah, I need to decide what to do. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to keep fighting. Yeah, the only thing that really makes sense is just go for this. I have horses, right? I have horses, yeah. Go for that. Nobody has this, so maybe I can at least trade for music. Guess I'll take that. It's something.
If music be the food of love, not at all
I need the
similar
cash.
are the race of the immortal gods and the race of men who walk upon the earth.
Okay, it's not bad. Maybe five turns.
Iedereen aanwezig. Ik wacht op uw orders. Ik wacht op uw orders.
It's pretty good up here, I guess. Here. Okay, I think I'm gonna play a little bit longer. I think I'll cut the video once I'm just about to declare war. Just want to make sure it's recorded and stuff. Need more cannons. Need more everything. Yeah, infantry can only really be drafted at this size. Then I'll whip the cannons. Because the cities are small and they're like 140 hammers. Very expensive, so. And you don't need just infantry, you just have a couple, maybe some of their toughest defenders. You can, and cannons will do a lot of the bulk of the kind of heavy lifting. Can I draft it? Almost. Yeah, just keep growing. Those will be draft. This one. This one I might actually finish. You can whip here. Maybe a few more bullshit knights as well. Just throw some in. They're strength 10. They're useful for cleaning up. Just like to see exactly what I have. Alright, the Dutch army is coming along. It's coming. Let's go for that. Usually they don't go for this. Oh, he has it. I won't trade. Nobody likes us. Now Stalin likes it a little bit more, but yeah, nobody likes this. And usually on like Prince and Monarch and these levels, like could trade Corporation. Don't think I'd want him getting closer to infantry, but he can't. Should probably trade him. Yeah, I don't think it's really a monopoly tech. I mean, nah, I don't think I'd want to trade him this, because I'd rather they don't get assembly line for a long time. We'll sign defensive pact. Okay. I almost want to put another city here. Maybe right there. With workshops, you can work those. It's something with, or maybe just go right there. Yeah, I think I just go here. This should be, grab this if you can't get it. Yeah, we should definitely build a city there, especially with workshops. This should be watermill. Yeah, let's figure out where to get the settler from. Okay, I'm just going to finish this. Guess we'll go for a barracks. Nah. Let's go for a bullshit knight. Should be, I think I should be whipping here. Get another knight. Yeah, I didn't want to, you don't want to generally be whipping your cities down in 1800, but I think the position in the game, it feels more like it's much earlier in the game, so. I think I'd still want this watermill eventually. He's not really building more units, which is good, right? Do a quick scout.
Wat moet er gebeuren?
No, I can see everything, right? Yeah, he's not really like pumping units. Although he's gonna get... Definitely want to hit him before he gets infantry. Or it's gonna be very painful with just cannons. But he's actually pretty far away. He doesn't have replaceable parts yet, so probably fine for that. Do you think I'll draft here? Yeah. Yeah, once we get the bullshit cavalry in there too, it'll be okay. Things are getting better. It's okay. It's a hag. Do have 4 towns here. Well, 6 towns. Just gonna cool it a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, let's go. We need to kill him. Even if I give up some... Generally don't want to whip away towns, but if this war goes for a long time, it just slows down a lot of things, and it's better to just get the army, finish it, and then kind of go on to the next phase of the game. Guess we start... Get this settler for this city. Maybe here. Yeah. This is actually good. This is a good spot now. Let's get the city actually. The land is looking a little bit more... starting to become happy with it, I think, reasonably happy. Guess just clear that forest. Everyone's got grenadiers. It's a huge desert.
Warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win.
Yeah, I was thinking of the Statue of Liberty with the engineer. It's a pretty good wonder with rep. And I will have hopefully the whole continent. I think it seems worth it. But these guys don't tend to trade it away. Yeah, I mean, what else would I go for? I think... Now I have everything I need, I think, for the military. The next thing I might go for military would be artillery. Which requires, like... Doesn't require a whole lot. I have a scientist I could use to get physics a bit faster. And then go artillery. But I also... This would help some. Turn the slider off and just decide later. Okay, it's looking like an army. Maybe like 10 cannons. Got roads everywhere. Got workshops. Yeah, I need a few more workshops down here. I'll just, yeah, kind of whip this to the ground. It's the cavalry. Let's whip this. Yeah, the unfortunate thing with like when you get to infantry is, I think it happens at rifling, but you lose the ability to build cheaper units, ground units. Like you can't build a maceman anymore, for example. So whip. Get some, build the cavalry where I'm a bit farther away. With this. The cavalry is coming. Don't know why I have so many warriors. I'm gonna delete. Settlers coming. Okay, it's coming along. Okay, Napoleon declared war on somebody across 2 continents. Good job. And he doesn't have optics, so yeah, it's a very logical declaration of war. Actually, if I build a road here, I can build a city, turn faster.
Wat moet er gebeuren?
Yeah, still just grenadiers. Maybe like 3 more cannons. Feel more comfortable, like I have a few coming. Maybe railroads would have been useful. Yeah, let's go for the Statue of Liberty thing. It'll help with teching. And I have the engineer. And I think I don't want to do a golden age yet. Probably doing 2 golden ages this game. At least 2. Oh, he's at war with somebody. This is a pump. This is a pumping. This is doing work. I want to draft here too. Yeah. Draft. Need more food. Can I do that? And then you take this thing. That maybe. Hachi is independent. Again, that's good for her. I guess he just... Oh, I see. Napoleon declared on Hannibal, that makes sense. Stalin declared on Napoleon. Maybe he'll move his stack and then I could just wipe him out really quickly. That's funny. I think I'll not whip so much there. Amsterdam. Let's get workshops. Yeah.
Deze militair meldt zich.
I think now I have enough, definitely enough workers. Yeah, I don't know if this democracy is such a good idea, but... Yeah, I'll do that. That's fine. Don't wouldn't mind if he gets those.
It has been said that democracy is the worst form of government, except all the others that have been tried.
Wouldn't mind railroads, but if the continent was like, wouldn't mind it, but it's a little late now. It's not going to help me in the war. So I think I want to go either artillery or electricity next. Most likely going to go artillery. And then we're going, yeah, we're going domination, I think. I played a few space games recently, but I don't have the patience for it.
Ik wacht op uw orders.
The biggest advantage that the human player has is warfare in this game. So okay, so let's see, let's start upgrading. Don't need physics. Yeah, someone already has it, so I was thinking of going in for the scientist, but we're more playing catch up, so let's upgrade the bullshits. Upgrade that.
Wat is het plan? Klaar voor actie?
335. No.
Iedereen aanwezig. Wat heeft u nodig? Deze militair meldt zich.
I don't think I want to upgrade too many of these. Be one.
Commando, wat heeft u
Just
nodig?
one. Should be drafting a little bit more. Don't really want to whip here too much because these are good tiles. I think I'll draft again though.
Ja. Uw commando, uw commando.
He hasn't moved his stack yet. Go Rostov, Moscow. Just kind of go like this in a zigzag. Oh shit. Damn it. Should have gotten that settler 2 turns sooner.
Ja. Iedereen aanwezig.
I guess I have that infusion of cash. I have this. It's only 1300, but I wish I had a few more cannons. That's the only thing. But with actually with infantry, you really just need them to break the cultural defense. I don't even need to attack with them because the infantry is so strong. But I would still like a couple more cannons. Maybe here. Can't whip here though. Okay, I'll get maybe a couple more.
Ik wacht op uw orders.
In here I should maybe get... yeah, I think I will try to get the upgrades going and then use the merchant.
Tot uw dienst.
These guys,
Voor actie.
you could upgrade, but it's not like... Is it so? Yeah, maybe I should upgrade them. It's a little bit less. Then for these guys, I would need 1300, so... Is a great merchant worth 4 more infantry? I would have 12 infantry then, 3 cavalry, and like 10 cannons. Let's do it. It's from... Yeah, we have Golden Age still to get, and the thing is, let's do it. The thing is, in this game, most of these games like this, is the thing that helps you right now is almost always like better than the thing that's better in the future, except for some like obvious cases. But most of the time, you're better off doing the short-term optimization. And so I think next we're moving into position. I have a few more guys here. Can upgrade a little bit more as well. Yeah, I think in next turn I'll declare, or the turn after.
Ik wacht op uw orders.
I should put a unit here, technically.
Actie. Wat is het plan?
Upgrade these. Need a lot more gold.
Uw commando.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty good army now. It's always the first. Doing this sooner is better. It's always the first attack, which is the hardest, and once I take out his army, everything else is going to be, the rest of the game is going to be a lot easier. So
Klaar voor actie.
bring back this dude. Alright, yeah, let's do it. Alright, now he has to fight two wars. Might die if I go there. Yeah, let's go for his main army. This kind of looks like Asia and Australia down here. It's kind of cool. Does he have a knight? Doesn't have a knight there. I think it's safe. Ouch. Oh, they're both not looking to open borders. Yes, please. Why don't you take some stuff? Start liking me a little bit more. Yeah. +4. I got +4 trade. It's always worth it. Now he'll trade with me, so I can do stuff like that. Don't really need the help though. Yeah, keep fighting. What? He moved. Oh, he moved to here. What a tricky guy. Okay. Wow, I didn't expect him to do that. He was fortified here. And he moved here. I guess he saw the axeman and went for it. Okay, so let's... I only need like 5 infantry to defend that, actually.
Wat heeft u nodig? Wat is het plan?
There's 6 infantry, there's regularly... Maybe some cavalry. No, he doesn't have siege. Doesn't have that much siege.
Iedereen aanwezig. Wat heeft u nodig? Iedereen aanwezig.
Maybe I should do this though. try to flank, see if I can get, yeah, I got some flank damage. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna throw his catapults and trebs, 2 cuirassiers and then grenadiers, so everything, the cuirassiers, they're all gonna die horribly to infantry, unless he goes for this. He does have 1 cuirassier, he can actually reach here. He might go for here, he has 2 cuirassiers, so... Who do I fight? It doesn't show. I think it would be the... I think I would fight the cuirassier. If I attack with the cavalry, right? It's only 65. Yeah, it must be the cuirassier. No, he's got to combat 2 grenadiers. Well, I did not expect him to. I guess because I had workers there. I think that's what he did. Yeah, I should have. I didn't think he would send his whole army here. But now he can fight on our land, which is actually quite a bit easier. Yeah, let's move back and maybe move the cavalry back here. I mean, come on. He has 2 cuirassiers, I have 2 cavalry back here. And I have these cannons too. Let's see what he does. Yeah, I'll have 3 cavalry here. Ouch. Oh, he went here too.
Wat heeft u nodig?
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention on this side. But we can manage 2 cuirassiers. I'll have to upgrade this. Just costly, but there's no way he can take the city now.
Wat heeft u nodig? Klaar voor actie? Deze militair meldt zich.
What a move by Stalin. But I think that's all I need to keep behind. I have... Only thing is... My thinking is... He'll just suicide into this, or he might go for this. But if he goes for this, then... I should get a road here. Oh, it's fine. Can't tell with square. Yeah, it's fine. If he goes here, then I could send some units back here. So maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, I guess I should maybe bring cannons. I can wipe them out more easily.
We zitten er bovenop.
Get a... I get a border pop in 5, so let's go work both. Granary. Oh, that's a crazy name. Is that a real name? It's insane. Apostrophe S dash? Is that a name? What happened? Yeah, he's an idiot. He like brought down my defenses. He wasted a turn. Farm has been destroyed. Infantry, yeah. I knew he would. He didn't throw his whole stack, but he's exposed himself now in the open field, which is very bad. He should have stayed here. Wouldn't have really mattered, I think, against...
Wat moet er gebeuren?
these odds show properly. Oh, it's in the here, right? Combat odds. What happened to my bug mod? I did something to my bug mod. Usually it will show you a lot more information. But I just take them out with the infantry. 90%. It's the best thing.
Ja, wat is het plan? Klaar voor actie?
Ouch. Losing 90. 96.
Wat moet er gebeuren? Tot uw
Yeah,
dienst.
grenadiers are
Wat is het plan?
not... cannons don't do as well.
Iedereen
What
aanwezig.
about now? He's almost dead. Just use one
Wat
more.
heeft u nodig?
Okay, everything else is
Wij wachten op orders.
relevant.
Deze militair meldt zich. Wat heeft u nodig?
Because this is whole army, so
Uw commando. Klaar voor actie? Tot uw dienst. Klaar voor actie? Wat moet er gebeuren?
yeah, I don't want to lose a cannon. Even it's 84% now.
Ik wacht op uw
You
orders.
should do a drill. It's kind of stupid though.
Wat is het plan?
Yeah, I think I'll just use the infantry. They can heal up in the city. It's a good situation for them.
Ja, wat heeft u nodig?
75,
Deze militair meldt zich. Wat moet er gebeuren?
99. I'll get the experience from these guys. So, want experience? Yeah, let me just experience this. It's a little cheesy, but until this maximum collateral.
Wat heeft u nodig? Wat is het plan?
I don't have really enough money to
Tot uw dienst.
upgrade. I could upgrade one. Yeah. Upgrade them in another turn.
Iedereen aanwezig. Wat is het plan? Iedereen aanwezig. Wat is het plan? Iedereen aanwezig. Iedereen
It's
aanwezig.
like cavalry.
Tot uw dienst. Klaar voor actie?
Okay, I think I wiped his army on the first turn or second turn, so pause the video, but hope this was helpful to whoever was interested.